We are back with more of What's Now and continuing our discussion on your health, specifically on a condition that many women are concerned about, but it's not their fault, and that's cellulite. I recently spoke with Dr. Michelle Henry. She updated me on what is important to know about this condition and why it's not your fault.
Today we are going to talk about the truth about cellulite and quit blaming yourself. In fact, approximately 90% of American women have a cellulite, and a Harris poll reveals 60% of women surveyed feel that it's their fault. So today we are speaking with nationally recognized dermatologist Dr. Michelle Henry, who's going to help debunk cellulite myths. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Henry.
Thank you for having me.
So I mentioned this survey, and it revealed that women believe that cellulite is caused by weight gain, and they feel like it's their fault. Can you tell me more about this and set the record straight?
So you're absolutely right. Cellulite is not your fault. We see cellulite predominantly in women. 90% of women have cellulite. And that's because it's caused by genetics and hormones. So what is cellulite? Cellulite is a localized alteration of the contour of our skin. And it happens when three completely normal things happen. 1, the fat cells enlarge. 2, the skin thins. And then 3, the vertical bands that anchor the skin to the depth thicken. And so that causes a mattressing, a pincushion effect that we call cellulite. But this is really independent of your behaviors at home. So I see a wide range of women, everything from women that live predominantly sedentary lifestyles to women that are marathon runners and athletes with very low body fat percentage, and they still have cellulite. It's this structural change, again, due to hormones and genetics, and we really can't blame ourselves because there's very little that we can do in terms of lifestyle changes to get rid of it.
And cellulite isn't just a superficial problem, but most people believe that it is. Tell us more about the emotional impact it has on women.
Yeah, so as I tell my patients, cellulite is not just skin deep. The poll also showed that nearly half of women find that they are greatly bothered by their cellulite. 64% of women say that their cellulite makes them self-conscious. 44% say that it makes them feel as if they're unhealthy. 42% say that they find frustration with regards to their cellulite, and 77% of women state that they deal with their cellulite frequently. They go through grand efforts to help to conceal or hide or deal with their cellulite. So this can have a tremendous burden on a woman's self-esteem and therefore her quality of life.
And not all women are bothered by cellulite, but for those who are, what can they do?
So what I always say as a dermatologist, my goal is to walk you in the direction of being your happiest self. So many women are not bothered, and that's fantastic. But for that population of women that are, I like to offer them something that can reduce that burden, that they don't have to think about cellulite this summer. And so I am excited to talk to you about a new, the first and only FDA-approved injectable non-surgical treatment for cellulite, and it's called QWO. QWO. And it's FDA approved for the treatment of moderate to severe cellulite on the bottom, which is one of the most critical and most common areas for cellulite. And the way it works, it's made of this really cool enzyme called collagenase. And collagenase is thought to release those vertical bonds in the skin, those vertical fibers in the skin that really contribute to that tethering and that mattressing of the cellulite. It helps to allow the fat to reorganize and kind of efface and flatten that skin.
Find more information about all of this.
Yes, so you can find out a lot more about cellulite at quo.com. It was tested on 845 women of all backgrounds and ethnicities. So you can learn about the studies, learn about the treatment, find a physician who can do this treatment for you and provide you with a personalized and customized treatment approach. All at quo.com. And again, that's QWO.com.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Michelle Henry, for joining us here on Park City Television. Appreciate this conversation and helping women feel better about who they are.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.